Simple. What do you say we write an episode of SpongeBob live on the podcast?
Okay.
Open with shot of island, and then pan down through bubbles to reveal SpongeBob's street with Patrick's Rock, Squidward's house, and SpongeBob's house. Interior, pineapple. SpongeBob is laying in bed. His alarm goes brrr, and he sits up in bed. Your turn.
He goes, I'm ready, SpongeBob says, as he's already wearing his uniform for work because he's that excited. His hat falls down from the ceiling in this new contraption he made, so he's automatically ready. He puts his hand out, and all of a sudden this spatula arm comes out, and he goes out to reach for the spatula, except he grabs it, nothing's there. The spatula's gone from the spatula machine.
Okay. Oh no. My beloved spatula, Gary. Where has it gone? Says SpongeBob. Enter Gary. But instead of Gary, it's
Nermal.
From Garfield. It's Nermal from Garfield. And he meows at SpongeBob. And SpongeBob says, Gary, you're looking different today. Patrick's Rock lifts up to reveal Patrick sitting in his armchair, fully nude. He's erect, and pre-cum is dripping down the shaft of his penis. Your turn.
Oh, SpongeBob, Patrick says. The Rock closes back, but right before the last inch is shut, SpongeBob sees something shiny sprouting from Patrick's ripe asshole.
Wait a second! That was my spatula!
He with shock, SpongeBob tries to lift the rock again, and then realizes that he can't because it's too heavy.
I better get Squidward to help me,
says SpongeBob as he runs towards Squidward's house.
The sweet sound of a
oboe? Clarinet.
The sweet sound of a clarinet can be heard from an open window. SpongeBob starts yelling up at Squidward, but there's no answer. So then, he does what SpongeBob does best. He runs up Squidward's house and shoots himself through the window, not knowing Squidward was taking a bubble bath with his new fiancée.
SpongeBob's jaw drops as he sees Squidward and Pearl in Squidward's bathtub.
Yeah.
Squidward sees that SpongeBob has now entered the room and sees his fiancée nude, and this upsets him. And he goes, SpongeBob!
SpongeBob goes, wait, I can explain! Patrick has my spatula up his cornhole! And then Squidward goes, SpongeBob, if I promise to help you get this spatula out of Patrick's corn butthole...
That's good.
Can I continue taking this bubble bath with my aroused fiancé?
SpongeBob goes,
Sure, Squidward, let's go.
They go outside, and they go to Patrick's Rock, and SpongeBob goes,
He's in there, Squidward.
Your turn.
Okay. Squidward tries to lift the rock like SpongeBob does, but nothing happens. He goes, well, that's all I got, and starts to walk away, but SpongeBob grabs one of his tentacles and goes, wait a second! Come on, take this seriously! If I don't get my spatula, you'll be out of a job just like me! Squidward's eyes grow wide with happiness.
And he goes, hey, that doesn't sound so bad. And then he starts walking back, and his feet are making that, like, sound that they make in the SpongeBob. And then Squidward goes back inside and gets back in the bath.
The only way he can possibly solve the problem...
Sorry, that was King Neptune sneezing in the background.
The only thing that could possibly even help SpongeBob is a scientific method of some sort. So he goes to a big fishbowl-like house with that Sandy lives in. It's
Sandy's house.
Yeah, it's just Sandy's house.
Okay, so SpongeBob goes inside of Sandy's house, and he goes,
Sandy, I need help.
And Sandy climbs out of her little tree house, and your turn.
She falls and breaks her neck and dies. SpongeBob then leaves sad. A funeral is held 2 months later. 5 months later, SpongeBob is sitting watching TV again. Sad.
And he says,
You know what? Patrick's stolen everything from me. I'm gonna go teach him a lesson.
so SpongeBob leaves his house and goes back to Patrick's Rock, this time to really teach him a lesson he won't forget.
Okay. So, SpongeBob begins to pull up the rock. And it's easier than before, for some reason. But he can't quite fucking get it up. So, he gets his trusty jellyfish net and starts to pry it open like a crowbar. He finally gets the rock open and finds Patrick's dead corpse laying there with a spatula in his butthole. Little did SpongeBob know, Patrick accidentally locked himself inside of his house when he closed it out of embarrassment after SpongeBob found him the first time. End it, dude.
Distraught, SpongeBob goes back to his house, and makes a big salad and invites his family over, and they all eat the salad together, and then it closes with like one of those circles that closes in, and it's closing, and then it stops on SpongeBob, and he looks at the camera, and he goes,
That's life.
and then That's Life by Frank Sinatra starts playing, and it closes and the credits roll.
Then you hear Santa Claus's sleigh go, ho, ho, ho.